Hello to amazing people, and welcome to something new, something fresh on the channel. Today I'm gonna be trying out the demo for Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. So developed by Unfrozen, published by Hooded Horse. It is a official prequel hailing back to the origins of the genre-defining, critically acclaimed series of turn-based strategy games. Raise grand armies and wield devastating spells to overcome your foes in both solo and multiplayer. Strategy, simulation, grand strategy. So yeah, I am still feeling like playing some more demos after the Steam Fest, and this will be another one of the videos. I might do one or two more after this, and then maybe I'll go do back. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. I just go by my heart. We just enjoy it, have some good vibes, all that good stuff. Now, when I saw this game, it reminded me of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, so that's what I'm gonna be comparing it with, and if it falls short, it's just gonna be because it's just not good enough. So let's jump into the tutorial and see what's up. It's gonna be a blind playthrough. I just saw some screenshots, and yeah. Tutorial, profile name, well, Neomer, of course. Tutorial, main information. Welcome to the tutorial. It's a tactical turn-based game where you explore the map, recruit and level up heroes, develop cities, and battle your foes. Throughout the game, you will encounter various mechanics we will introduce and explain them step by step. Your journey begins with the gameplay basics mission, where you will learn the core elements of the game. Once completed, you'll unlock a series of short challenges designed to deepen your understanding of the game system. Ooh, I like challenges. To begin the tutorial, use the menu on the right side of the screen. Okay. Easy. Well, it seems like we can't start it. Just click start mission. There we go. For Eratia. Hey. Welcome to the tutorial. We are going to teach you the basics of the game. To begin, close this dialog. Bam. When you enter the game, global map, objects, locations, enemy forces, fog of war. Move your heroes. Okay. To move a hero, double click on the map using left mouse button. Okay, double click to move. Okay, during the game you'll encounter large territories that can't fit entirely on the screen. Use VSAD to move around. This is very quality writing, I'll have to say. Of course, for me it's very trivial what I'm reading here. But you can only plot a route through areas that are not hidden by the fog of war. Obstacles, enemy squads, block movement, prevent route planning. Depending on the movement target, the route will be highlighted different colors. Green, a regular route. Gray, the hero doesn't have enough movement points. Red, movement will end in battle with an enemy squad. Okay, now that you've learned the basics, make your way to the marked checkpoint. You can always view your active task in the upper right corner of the screen. So we have to move here. So there's gonna be some fog of war here. So if you try to click, nothing happens. So we need to find our way around. Okay, we can zoom in, we can zoom out. Right away, the map, and yeah, the map looks more like Heroes 5 than Heroes 3. A little bit busy, but that's okay. So yeah, we can move here. This will relieve some of the map, and now we can get to the checkpoint. You're gonna have to end the turn to get there though. Your hero can no longer move, all movement points have been used up. Click the large round button at the bottom right of the screen to start a new day. Your hero will fully restore movement points and continue moving. Right, on his own. We don't want that. Can we cancel the movement? Great, your hero movement points have been fully restored. Keep moving to the marked sphere. Okay, good, it's not gonna move on its own. Alright, that's good. Well done on completing the first task. Now proceed to the next checkpoint along the road. It will help your hero to move faster. Okay. You have discovered an interactive object, the Redwood Observatory, a special structure that removes the fog of war in large radius around it. Through the game, you will encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, simply hover your cursor over them. Okay. Remove the fog of war in a huge radius is better than climbing a random tree, right? You don't have to really double click, you just have to click once and then once more. So first time to plan the order, then the second time to move there. You have uncovered a large area on the map, revealing new objects. The passage ahead is guarded by an enemy and piles of gold lie scattered nearby. Alright. Before attacking enemy and moving on, collect all the gold around you. As you do, the current amount of each resource will be displayed in the resource button on the top of the screen. So yeah, here we can see gold, wood, ore, gems, crystals, mercury, and alchemical dust. I do remember gold, wood, ore, gems, crystals, and mercury. I don't really remember alchemical dust. Also, there's no sulfur. Okay. So these are gold piles here. Gives 400 to 800 gold. Everybody likes gold, even demons and spirits. Oh yeah. I actually don't like that the map pans when you go with your cursor on the edge. I wonder if you can disable that. Set camera mode. Static. Is that what's gonna be it? No. Highlight interactive object. Screen edge map scrolling. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because like so that's so annoying. Like you wanna go hit the end of turn button and then like or check something and then the map moves. Like this is so nice and clean, and then you can move with VSID normally, but then like accidentally moving the cursor on the edge will do nothing. Delicious. I don't often check for options, but that was so annoying that I really had to turn it off. Okay. Right. Oh, our hero's name is John Johnson. John Johnson. And we have a whole bunch of soldiers here. What are these anyway? So these are swordsmen. Okay. Wait, what? Did I accidentally move one of these? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Upgrade. Oh. Interesting. We can upgrade just like that on the map as long as we have money. Okay. Your turn begins. So here we have some gold. Some sheep, which yeah, don't do anything. Okay, I think the game will have me like upgrade my dudes before we do the fight. That's why we're. Wait, what? 1000? It says 400 to 800. Okay. Swordsman growth in your cities increases by 1. On his command, swordsman gain 1 speed on initiative, 5% HP. The attack defense increases by 1. Every hero level. Yeah, I don't see like any reason why I would be gaining more gold than it says, other than it being like a tutorial quirk. Well, it is what it is. Let's not question it too much. Keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start the battle as soon as he step onto the square adjacent to that squad. Okay. So you don't want me to upgrade my dudes. Okay, that's fine. The game says easy battle. Battles and Heroes of Might and Magic take place on separate battlefields divided into hexes. Hexagonal spaces. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. The battle proceeds in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and enemies, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. The higher creature's initiative value, the earlier their stack will act in each round. So rounds are like separated fully. So like no initiative interleaving then. Intertwining. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar at the top of the screen. So it's not possible for a unit to get like multiple turns before between 2 turns of one of the enemy unit. Before the battle begins, the tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust the alignment of your troops. To do this, drag any friendly stack within the highlighted area. If you drag a stack onto a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap places. Can I like... You know what would be cool? If you could actually like split stacks before the fight starts. That's something that I always was missing in Heroes 3. We can flee, we can surrender, we can start the battle. Oh, we don't see what enemy does. Huh. So yeah, I don't see a reason why you would not be able to do like pretty much anything you want. Yeah, here we can see like them switching places. Okay, well, let's just start the battle. Okay, so we got some enemy movement and attack. The goal of the battle is to defeat the enemy army. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy's troops. The game features creatures with 3 types of normal attacks. Melee attack, the creature deals damage only when it is close to the target, on adjacent hex. Long range reach attack, the creature can attack a target through 1 hex. Range attack, the creature can attack from any distance but not adjacent. However, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. The further the target, the less damage is dealt. Okay. If a stack can't attack at the moment, it can move closer to the enemy. The maximum movement distance depends on speed. Okay. A creature can both move and attack in the same turn. Important, any action, an attack or a move ends the creature's turn. When your creature attacks an enemy in melee combat, they may receive a counter-attack in response. The number of counter-attacks is limited. Usually creatures can counter-attack only once per round. Sorry. In certain situations, if you don't want a stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Wait, the stack delays its action till the end of the current round, allowing others to act first. This option can only be used once per round per stack. Right. So here we have like... What are these? Can be like right click? Infernal Troglodyte. Okay. Ooh. Fighting style. Vicious Spit performs a long reach attack which deals minus 50% damage. Okay. So it seems like they can reach like up to here. Okay, let's do wait. And now we are forced to do something. Well, I'm gonna move this one here. I'm gonna move this one here, and I'm gonna move this one here. So let's see what they do. Wait. What? Why did this one move twice? How did it get so far? Like, I thought the yellow is like the limit of how far they can go. Did he wait and do a double turn? He waited and did a double turn. Okay. He could do that because his initiative was the highest, so I guess when he waited, he was put at the end of the stack and was able to like do that. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. What is this board here? Can I see the log? Oh, there we go. Swordsman took 4 damage. Swordsman gained effect, Gaping Wounds, duration 2. Swordsman 14 counterattacked Infernal Troglodytes, 5. Infernal Troglodytes took 32 damage, units died 4. Yeah, my units are just way more powerful than theirs. Like, 6 attack, 6 defense, 2 to 3 damage. And theirs have like 3 attack, 5 defense, only 1 to 3 damage. Well, more importantly, where's our health? This one has 8 health total, and my unit has a whopping 14 health. So yeah, he was not able to do enough damage to kill even one swordsman. And you know what? Dead units do not retaliate. So these two waited, but I'm also gonna wait. Oh, interesting. So they're faster than me, so they're kind of forcing the waiting thing. Okay. I wonder. Okay. So yeah, they will get the double turn thing. Interesting. Ooh. Hopefully this one attacks this one. No, we're gonna lose a unit here, but that's okay. I don't think I could have like done anything really. Oh, that wasn't ideal though. Okay, 1 unit. It is what it is. Yeah, I wonder, like, just because they're so much faster than my units, they can always do a double turn if they wait, so I don't think there was like a way to avoid like getting like something attacked multiple times. They rolled pretty well on that one attack though, 10 damage. Congratulations on winning your first battle. Yeah, you literally cannot lose this battle, because like if you just don't do anything, like just from retaliation alone you would win. Maybe I should have just defended. That would be better. This time you face a weak enemy, but in your journey you will encounter much stronger foes. To defeat them you will need a larger army. Nearby you can see the swordsman garrison, special building where you can hire reinforcements. Use the gold you collected to recruit new troops and clear the path ahead. Can you use right click? Ooh, that's the best way to move though, the right click. Garrison, you can recruit swordsmen in this dwelling. Their weekly growth increases by 1. Fancy tactics might be useful, but it won't achieve much without basic infantry. Right, we can buy 18 swordsmen for... Okay, continue forward. Your strengthened army can now take on a tougher enemy. Okay. Maybe we go like 2 stacks. I don't know. Oh, there's another garrison and another garrison. The game didn't really tell me to do this, but I'll do it anyway. Let's go 3 stacks again. Yeah, same story really. Their stacks are bigger now, so we will definitely be losing. More troops. Skip turn. What's this? Spellbook. I mean, I know what it is, but I mean the tutorial didn't tell me anything about it. We have no spells. Yeah, I wonder what is like the best use case here. This might actually be horrible, but that's fine. Because now he gets 2 turns in a row. Yeah, it was not good. Yep, 2 units lost. I like losing. Oh, it has reach attack, right? Huh. Okay. Okay. This looks like a shield, though. I wonder. The game didn't tell me anything about it though. One more unit, but that's fine, we have plenty. Like one of the things you wanna do, like, so... Okay, level up, alright. By exploring the world and defeating opponents, your hero earns experience points. Once enough experience is gained, the hero levels up. With each level, the hero receives random improvement to their attributes and chooses one of their secondary skills. Passive abilities enhance their overall performance. Choose your skills wisely to strengthen your hero. Heroes will, with well thought out skill combinations, play a key role in path to victory. Each hero has 4 attributes: attack, defense, spell, power, and knowledge. Attack and defense are added to corresponding stats of creatures in combat, increasing the damage they deal or reducing the damage they take. So in Heroes 3, what would happen is you would take the attack rating of the attacking unit, you would subtract the defense rating of defending unit. Units have their own attack and defense, and then they get bonuses from the hero that's guiding them. And then you would get like a number, and then based on that number, the enemy attack damage would be modified by a certain percentage. I think it could go between 30% and 300% if I remember correctly. And then spell power and knowledge. Spell power is how strong your spells are, and knowledge how much mana you have. Spell power boosts the effectiveness of spells. Higher values mean increased spell damage and longer durations for positive or negative effects. Knowledge increases the hero's maximum mana along more spells. So it seems very similar. In addition, each hero has Also affects 2 combat stats, morale, luck. These are applied to all creatures in the hero's army. Morale affects creature behavior. High morale can give a stack an extra turn, while low morale can cause it to skip its turn. Important, the more different factions are present in your army, the lower its overall morale. An army composed of one faction gains +1 morale. Each additional faction reduces morale by 1. Luck influences the chance of landing a lucky enhanced or unlucky weakened strike. The attributes gain additional level depending on the hero's class. Might heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense. Magic heroes are more likely to gain spell power and knowledge. Similarly, the probability of acquiring specific secondary skills varies. Might heroes tend to learn army-focused skills. Magic heroes are more inclined towards spell-enhancing skills. Each secondary skill has 3 levels. At the hero levels, the skill can be advanced as follows. Okay, upon reaching the 2nd level, you choose one of the 3 sub-skills. Upon reaching the 3rd level, you choose one of the 2 final sub-skills. Each upgrade improves the core effect of all the skills and allows you to tailor your hero to prefer playstyle. In addition, your hero can attain advanced class. To do so, you'll need to acquire a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger and gain powerful new abilities. Okay, this is definitely new. To find out which skills are required to unlock an advanced class, hover your mouse over the class icon in the hero's profile. Also, pay attention to the hints shown when leveling up. If a selected skill brings you closer to an advanced class, a small icon in the corresponding class will appear next to it. At any point during the game, you can view detailed information about your hero. To do this, double click the hero's portrait at the bottom of the screen. Right. Okay. So this is a knight. Basic offense. Like, is this a thing that I should be looking for? Like what does this icon do? I don't know. Knight. Might hero. Upon leveling up, most of the time gains attack and defense bonuses, along with skills that strengthen these hero's creatures. Knows Heroic Strike, which is used to attack the enemies in battle. This skill is damage scales with the hero's level. That's a hero's 5 thing. Swashbuckler. Heroic Strike deals plus 200% basic damage. Paragon. All allies always deal maximum and take minimum damage. All allies always deal maximum and take minimum damage, okay. So here we have 3 skills. So we got basic offense. Friendly creatures basic attacks deals plus 10% damage. Battle Arts offense. Friendly creatures abilities deal plus 50% damage. Archery offense. Friendly creatures ranged and long range attacks deal plus 15% damage. Battle March. Okay, so we're gonna take basic offense because this is marked with a symbol, which means it's gonna bring us closer to the Swashbuckler, I think. I really don't like advanced scouting. Basic defense is nice, but yeah. Okay. What is this button here? Okay, first of all, let me save the game. Experimentation time. Because this looks very disbandy-like. Yeah. 3 attack, 2 attack, 3 defense. Okay, luck, morale, experience, mana, gear, equipment slots, fighting force. Okay, the skills we picked up. Okay, we got basic scouting. Yeah, I don't like this hero. I don't like basic scouting in general. What's this? John was just a soldier until Ravenshore campaign, where he carried his fallen commander to safety and led a retreat. Proving himself in battle, he rose through the ranks as a general who fought alongside his men. Their loyalty never wavered, even against a dragon. When they slew the beast together, John was the last to believe it. He still sees himself as just a soldier, but hero or not, his greatest deeds may yet lie ahead. Oh look, there's a town nearby. Continue on your way. Alright. The game's gonna be like... The game doesn't tell me anything. It's so I need to figure it out on my own. Like, what is this big structure? Looks very scary. Well done, you've completed the first part of the tutorial, now you know basics of the game. The next tutorial mission you'll learn more advanced features and strategies in greater detail. Hey, nice. Now I'm taking this a little bit slow because I'm assuming that not everyone who watches like is like a veteran of this kind of games. So yeah, you can just like skip forward, I guess, if you already know. Although you might miss some things which might be specific to this game, so... Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first tutorial mission and learned the basics of the game. A more challenging mission is now available, offering a deeper introduction to the mechanics of heroes... Oh, dude. Like, I so often think about playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Just got some goosebumps, feels pretty good. This game so far seems like to copy, is inspired by, there you go, let's stay positive, by a lot of things from like Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Normal, intended way to play, get familiar with more advanced mechanics, sure, why not? City building, hey. Every city needs a tavern, hey. Welcome to the second tutorial mission. Your goal is to reach the city at the opposite end of the map and capture it. The city is guarded by an AI player, so prepare a hero and an army for the upcoming battle. Start by capturing the nearby mines. They'll provide you with resources to become the basis of your economy. Right, so we have a hero here, Mr. John Johnson. You can view all the detailed information about hero in the corresponding interface. Attack, defense, spell power, combat skills, morale, luck. They can learn up to 8 secondary skills, can be upgraded to the 3rd level, is enhanced with a total of 2 sub-skills at advanced and expert level. Some skills enhance others, and certain skills combinations can lock a new hero class. We know about that. We can carry artifacts. So 1 main hand, 1 offhand, 1 head, armor belt, pair of boots, back artifact tourings, 4 items, 1 holy relic. A special artifact that enhances his hero skills. These artifacts will usually just increase our stats. Right, map objects. As you explore the world, you will come across a wide variety of map objects, buildings and items your hero can interact with. Hovering over any interactive object will display a description helping you decide whether it's currently useful to visit. Just like with standard movement, you can set a route to an interactive object. Once confirmed, the hero automatically moves to it and interact upon arrival. Each object has specific interaction squares, usually located just below it. When setting a destination, hero's path will be planned accordingly. Right. Main quest, defeat the enemy, complete intermediate tasks, capture sawmill, ore mine, and a gold mine. Right. Okay, windmill. Neutral opponents. Okay. On the global map, you will encounter neutral squads, hostile creatures that guard valuable items, key objects, or passages to new territories. By hovering the cursor over a neutral squad, you can view its creature type and suspected amount of guards you will face. Neutral squads can feature 1 or more creatures at the same time. Also, pay attention to the suggested difficulty of the battle, and this indicator shows how challenging the encounter is likely to be for a selected hero. Both neutral armies and your hero's armies can include a wide variety of creatures. Each creature has its own stats, passive traits, and active abilities. On a global map, you cannot view detailed information about enemy creatures. However, you can always check the stats and abilities of creatures in your army. Simply double-click the portrait of the desired unit in the bottom part of the screen. Okay. So you have an ore mine, produces 2 ore daily, an indispensable resource for any construction. It's guarded by... it's guarded by few of the first ones and several of the second ones. Interesting, this is interesting. I like this, Like, in Heroes 3, the game would not tell you like the numbers. It would tell you there's gonna be few, let's call this first group Paladin. Well, actually we know what it is. Wait. Creature stats. Each creature in this game is a unique entity with its own stats, as well as active and passive abilities. Units of the same creature can be combined in a stack. The more units in a stack, the more damage it deals. When decking damage, units in a stack can die, which reduces the number of the stack. In the creature information, you will find the little stats. HP, attack and defense, damage, morale and luck, speed. Okay. So 6 initiative and 3 speed. Speed is how far you can move. Initiative, how fast you act. Luck, chance to do double damage or whatever. Morale, chance to do a double turn. Damage, base damage of 1 unit. Defense, attack and defense rating used to boost the damage and reduce the damage you take A fully sentient inhabitant of Jadam. Moral range -5 to 5. Luck range -3 to 3. Fallen living creatures count towards the power of necromancy reanimation after battle. Can only attack adjacent enemies. Provokes counter attacks. Takes -30% range damage because they have a shield. Okay. But yeah, so we got Sun Aegis and the guard captain. So there's gonna be 1 to 4 Sun Aegis and 5 to 9 guard captain. Now in Heroes 3 they will not tell you this. They will tell you like there's gonna be a few guard Sun Aegis and there's gonna be several guard captains. But few always meant 1 to 4. I think, or maybe 1 to 3, and then several always meant 5 to 9, or maybe 4 to 9, I don't really remember. So you could always deduce it. It's kind of nice that here it tells you numbers, because why not, if it always meant the same thing, you know. Or storage, once per week, give 6 to 10 ore to the first visiting hero. Whoever left it here, you absolutely need it more. Okay. Let's check out our city. Cities are a cornerstone of your progress in the game. Each one is unique and offers vital functions that can lead you to victory. Building. Construct new buildings to expand your city's capabilities. Buildings unlock features such as army recruitment, unit upgrades, trading, and more. Construction requires resources and at a time specific prerequisite buildings. Hiring creatures. One of a city's core roles is to recruit troops. Building creature dwellings allows you to hire units. Their available numbers replenish at the start of each week. Upgrading creatures. Upgraded dwellings allow you to enhance your units. Keep in mind only creatures whose improved dwellings are present in that city can be upgraded there. Recruiting heroes. Once a tavern is built, you can recruit additional heroes. While not essential, having multiple heroes gives you greater flexibility and control over the map. Trading resources and artifacts. Construct a market to exchange resources and artifacts, helping you manage your economy more efficiently. Unique faction abilities. Every faction offers distinct advantages. Cities tied to a specific faction provide access to exclusive features that can dramatically shift the game in your favor. Additionally, cities generate gold daily and accumulate low points, which are used to activate their faction special bonus. I have no idea what low points would be. Gold pretty standard. Each city can hold up to 2 heroes at a time. One in the guest position, this hero is visible in the city and in the global map. One in the garrison, this hero is stationed in the city and disappears from the global map while there. You can only freely move heroes and creature stacks between the guest position and the garrison during your turn. However, keep the following in mind. Every hero must have at least 1 creature stack. A hero without an army is considered defeated. Apart from the neutral squads, creature stacks cannot exist on the map without a hero. Nice. You cannot transfer creatures from the garrison to the guest position unless there is a hero present there. Okay, creature stacks can remain in the garrison without a hero. Okay. Right. So here we can see the growths. Oh, did I just buy a whole bunch of units? I did. Okay. So the first number is weekly growth and the second number is how much is available for hire, I assume. Right, so here we got crossbowmen, which we just hired. Okay. These are gonna be ranged attackers. Then we got swordsman barracks. Here we can hire swordsmen. Yeah, from 0 to 18. Each one costs 80 gold to hire. Alright. Then... Okay. Can I... No? Okay, how about here? So every day you can build a new building. Okay. The owner cities produce 1000 gold and 1 of each other resources daily. Really? The city's development produce plus 100% units. Oh, this is like... Oh no, this is like a special thing. Okay. Solar Temple grants the kingdom 1000 gold and 1000 low points daily, plus 1 hero cap. Okay, that's built. Tavern Band. We cannot hire new heroes in this scenario. That's a shame. I really like having like a main hero and then a side hero. Okay. Oh yeah, we can upgrade the Solar Temple to the second stage. It would give us like more gold and more low points. Okay, if you want to go to the third one. Doesn't seem like there's any prerequisites. Okay. Guild of Six Winds. Allow selected hero to spend a day learning. They are unavailable until tomorrow and receive bonus to attribute of their choice. Okay. Scouting Skyship. Removes the fog of war within 20 squares around the city. Muse. Allowed to recruit crossbowmen. Okay. Garrison. Allows you to recruit swordsmen. Griffin Rookery. Allows you to recruit griffins. So this city is very similar to the Castle City from Heroes 3. Except their swordsmen were like a tier 3 unit. Here there seems to be like a tier 1 unit. How many units are there? 7, it seems like. So we got swordsmen, we got crossbowmen, we got griffins. We got light weavers, okay. We got Noble Cavalry and Sunspear Cavalry. Hierophants and Sun Heralds. And Angels. So Angels, Heralds, Cavalry, Light Keepers, Griffins. Oh, Inquisitors. Mother Superior and Exterminators. Interesting. Oh, here we can see the pictures. Okay. So this is a tier 3 unit. Okay. Here a tier 4 unit. Here a tier 5 unit. And then the cavalry. Yeah, these are just upgrades for the cavalry, I guess. No, this is a new unit. Tier 6 unit here. Inquisitor. Okay. Angel is definitely tier 7 unit. But what is this then? Oh, these are just upgrades for the tier 4 unit. Okay. Alright, so this side is like new units. Then we got walls. Provides walls during sieges. Allows the owner to pick one level 1 defensive upgrade. Additional passages appear in the city walls. Traps appear in the battlefield. When cities attacked, attack of tier 1 creatures joins the defender's side. Okay. Okay, here we can upgrade our archers. It's interesting how there's like a couple of alternative upgrades for them. A bank produces 1000 gold per day. Okay. Well, what I like to play is play greedy, of course. Before we like do any creatures, we want to like set up a good economy. So we're gonna build a solar temple level 2 just to increase our daily gold income. This will pay itself off in like 5 days. And then it's just gonna keep on giving. Economy plays a central role. Yeah, I know. A central role in Heroes of Might and Magic. Throughout the game, you'll encounter many sources of income, but cities are among the most important. Certain buildings within a city generate resources automatically. The primary resource produces daily gold, used for construction, recruitment, and other essential actions. Constructing specific buildings will increase daily gold income and may also unlock the ability to harvest additional resource types. Cities also generate law points, a special resource required to activate your faction unique bonuses. To boost law point production, upgrade your city's central structure, solar temple. Note, cities aren't the only source of law points, you can acquire them through other means as you explore the world. Right, so this is new. Faction laws. Each faction in the game is unique. Its cities feature special buildings. It recruits unique units and its heroes belong to that specific faction. On the global map, each faction is also associated with its own type of terrain, which affects various game mechanics. However, the most important feature is that faction has an exclusive set of faction laws, research options that change different aspects of the game. These laws can strengthen the economy, improve creature stats, modify core gameplay rules. As you play, you earn law points, increasing your faction's level. With each new level, you gain one law seal. These laws can be spent immediately or saved to unlock more expensive and powerful laws. To unlock high level laws, you must first invest seals in some basic ones. Some laws require multiple seals to unlock or upgrade. Some laws have multiple levels. Each level increases the effect of the law. Right now, I don't think we have any law points. Okay. Army. Okay, cool. So these are just like some kind of bonuses. Magic. Magic is a key element of gameplay alongside the army. Heroes can use spells both in combat and on the global map. To cast spells, heroes use a special resource, mana. Mana is limited resource that partially restores each new day. If their hero starts the day in a city with a build mage guild, their mana is fully restored. Heroes can only use spells that have been added to their spellbook. Spells are divided into 4 schools: Daylight Magic, Nightshade Magic, Arcane Magic, and Primal Magic. Okay, well... Each school has its own focus. For example, Daylight Magic includes many support spells that strengthen your army. Primal Magic mainly contains combat spells that deal damage. The main way to acquire spells is by building mage guilds in cities. All spells are ranked by the tier from 1st to 5th. By default, heroes can cast 1st to 2nd tier spells. To access higher tier spells, you must learn the corresponding magic skills. There are also neutral spells that do not belong to any school. These spells have unique acquisition condition. Most often, they are unlocked through secondary skills and sub-skills. To learn a neutral spell, a hero must reach a certain level. The higher the spell's tier, the higher the required hero level. Okay. What is this mess? This is not... Okay. This is very flashy, but... Neutral... Dimension Door, Neutral Magic Tier 5. The hero must be at least level 12. Devil supports the hero to target location within 8 spheres, 1 times per day. Okay. Oh, so here we have Primal Magic, okay. Daylight Magic, Arcane Magic, Nightshade Magic of Tier 1. Okay, so this we would unlock if you build a Mage Tower level 1. Then we got the Mage Tower level 2. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. Now, I could have... Okay, let me save the game. Second mission, hey. Now, I could have, like, built a mage tower, but this is a might hero. Might heroes don't have a lot of mana, so, like, it's better to invest money elsewhere. We'll definitely grab our crossbowman, and we cannot recruit other heroes, so we might as well grab these dudes, right? I don't know. There. So these dudes, ranged attack, can attack enemies at any range if it's replaced by with a melee attack when enemies are adjacent, 50% minus 50% melee damage. If attack is 3 plus hexes away, deals minus 10% damage per hex. Okay. View from heavens, increases a hero's sight radius by 1 while this creature's in their armor. This effect does not stack. Find bolts, deals plus 20% range damage, duration 2 rounds, does not end the turn. Oh, okay. So we got the Austringer and the Marksman. Okay, we don't have the building to upgrade them, so that's gonna wait. Okay. Upgrade creatures. Requires special buildings to do. Okay, recruit creatures, we did that. Okay, so here we can see like what we have. Swordsmen, crossbowmen, griffins, light weavers, cavalry, inquisitors, and angels. Okay. Construct new buildings, we already did that. Hire heroes, not available. Okay. So our goal is to go and defeat this city, yeah? Okay, how are we doing with resources? 15 wood, 25 ore. I wonder if you should go for the gold mine first, because gold's kind of like important. Then we got some goodies on the way, which we can pick up later. I feel like the priority will be to like capture the resource production buildings first. So we got the sawmill here, we got the gold mine, and we got the ore mine. This will be like our top priorities to grab. And there's also missions for that, so yeah, I think let's go for the gold mine first. Oh, look, an experience shrine. Okay. Okay, I got an easy battle here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my crossbowman like that. Okay. Okay. I really don't want to take damage in this fight. Alright, let's just wait to see if they're gonna move first. They will. Okay, so these dudes are the same as mine dudes, and this one is just like an upgraded version. Okay. I don't think you can like move and attack with ranged units, right? So here we can see we do 10 to 13 damage on this distance, and it might kill a unit. But either way, it's gonna do some good damage. There. And then I'm just gonna use my soldiers here to protect my archers, and like... Our goal here is to soften up the enemies, so when we like attack them with our melee troops, we have less chance of losing units. Okay, so it's very unlikely we lose a troop here. Creature abilities. In addition to movement and attacks, creatures can use abilities, special active skills that can deal damage, strengthen friendly creatures, weaken enemy creatures, and more. To use abilities, unit needs focus, which accumulates during the battle. When a stack attacks or takes damage from an enemy, it generates one focus point for its army. After accumulating the required number of focus points, you get a focus charge, which is spent to activate the ability. This is new. Okay. Different abilities may require different amounts of focus charge to activate. The requirement amount is shown on the ability icon. After using the ability, it enters a cooldown, becomes unavailable for several rounds. The cooldown duration is equal to the cost of using the ability in focus charges. Many creatures have powerful abilities that can significantly alter the course of battle. Use focus wisely. In addition to creature abilities, your hero can also use active abilities, which also require focus charges. These abilities follow the same rules as creature abilities. After use, they enter a cooldown. You can use your hero's abilities when the creature's turn arrives. These abilities can be activated at any time, and using a hero ability does not end the creature's turn. Your heroes initially have the ability to attack the enemy. Other abilities are unlocked as you progress by learning special skills. Use the focus charges your army accumulates wisely. Don't forget to activate creatures and hero abilities at the right moment to maximize your effectiveness in battle. Right, so down here, like, we have a focus point. Okay, we can use the ability of our hero called Heroic Strike. Deals 40 plus 10% of hero's level damage to target enemy. So we can use that. Okay, that did spend our focus down here, yeah? But dealt pretty nice damage. Okay. I don't think this one has like an ability. But archers do, right? They had some ability. But anyway, like when fighting neutrals, like it's really important to not leak units. It's like, think of it like if you're playing like something like Slay the Spire, if you're fighting easy enemies, you don't want to lose HP in fights. Like you want to come out unscathed. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be our first mine. Some interactive objects on the map have an owner, the player who last interacted with them. These objects are marked with a flag next to their model on the map. The color of the flag indicates which player currently controls the object. Owned objects include cities under control as well as other key structures such as mines. These generate resources for your treasure on a daily basis. They are a cornerstone of your economy. Creature dwellings, this allow you to hire reinforcements. Like in cities, the number of available units is limited and replenished at the start of the week. Right. So now I kind of have to make a decision. Am I gonna like grab this gold around here? We're gonna come back later. We only have one hero, so I don't think we're gonna be doing a lot of backtracking. I think it's okay if we pick it up. Resource system: gold, wood, ore, crystal, gems, mercury, and alchemical dust. sulfur, are the main resources in the game. They are essential for nearly all gameplay activities, constructing buildings, hiring troops and heroes, studying and upgrading spells, and more. Your objective is to gather a variety of resources and use them strategically to strengthen your position over time. Resources can be obtained in several ways: found directly on the global map, acquired by capturing mines, collected by visiting objects across the map. Yeah. Okay, so our hero does not have any more movement points. We need to end the day. Managing multiple heroes. Ooh. Oh, we got another hero. In Heroes of Might and Magic, you can use multiple heroes to explore the map more efficiently and quickly. Each hero has their own level, set of skills, and can perform various roles, from a simple scout and resource collector to a great commander who will lead your army to victory. To hire new heroes, you will need gold, and they can be hired in any city where a tavern is built. You can control only a limited number of heroes at a time. Capturing new cities increases this limit. However, if you lose control of cities, the maximum number of heroes decreases, and you may lose the ability to recruit new ones. You currently recruit heroes on the displayed on the left side of the screen. Leah, the untethered one. Oh, it's a cleric. It's a magical hero. Okay, cool. So what, did she come out of the portal? I guess. Someone can appear from this portal, but you cannot enter it. Portals have to be regularly maintained, otherwise all you're left with is pretty architecture. Right. Alright. Can we see her spells? Global map magic. You here can use spells not only in battle but also on the global map. Global map spells are a special type of magic that allow the hero to move, interact with allies, or engage with objects. In addition to consuming mana, global map spells have a daily usage limit. Some of them can only be cast once or a few times per day. Once a new day begins, this counter resets and the spells become available to be cast again. You can acquire global map spells in various ways, but discover special artifacts on the map, learning specific hero skills and more. However, the most powerful spells are unlocked through city development and studying magic in the Magic Observatory. As you construct buildings and upgrade spells within the observatory, you will learn special points, accumulate enough points, and you will unlock the most powerful global map spells. Right, this is new. Proper use of global map spells can significantly influence the course of the game, granting access to previously unreachable areas and objects. Alright. So she starts with an assemble spell. Arcane Magic Tier 3. Instantly interact with an allied hero within 12 squares, 2 times per day. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That actually sounds pretty useful, to be honest. That sounds very useful. Let's do it. We might not be close enough. Spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, surely that's close enough, no? Yeah, here we can see the range, no? This green thing. There we go. Interacting with a friendly hero. In addition to moving around the map and visiting interactive objects, your hero can approach another friendly hero. When this happens, the exchange interface will open, allowing you to transfer artifacts and exchange troops. Distribute your forces wisely, split your army between heroes to defend different directions, or unite your troops under one hero for decisive battles. Tactical interaction between heroes is a key strategic element that helps you overcome even the most formidable challenges. Okay, so what I like to do, I think what most people who like understand this kind of games like to do is you put like all your eggs in one basket. Like you choose a hero, you put like all creatures there, and then the other one you kind of just use to like pick up stuff from the map. Of course, you have to keep the other one like kind of safe, like you don't want to like lose them to something unfortunate, but Basic Ascension. Each time a friendly unit stack dies, all remaining friendly creatures HP increases by 10% until the end of the next round. That's so weird. Basic Defense, Basic Scouting, Basic Daylight Magic. Ooh. Okay. I like magic. I like spells. Like, I really like spellcasters in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'm not sure if that's the best way to play, but that's usually how I play it. Okay, so we can interact at range. That's kind of pretty dope. Okay, so Mr. John Johnson here, we're gonna use him to like pick up stuff from the map. Alchemical dust is a special resource required to improve various elements of the game. It's used to enhance artifacts, upgrade spells, and construct upgraded creature dwellings in cities. Unlike other resources, there are no mines that produce alchemical dust. Okay, yeah, that's special. You can obtain it in the following ways: discovering it on the global map or by visiting certain objects, acquiring it in the alchemical lab using crystal, gems, and mercury, destroying artifacts to extract a small amount of dust. Okay. So I kind of want to like, I like movement bonuses. I don't see any movement bonuses here. I guess we'll just take advanced defense. And then, oh, okay. Friendly creatures take minus 25% damage from counter attacks. Friendly creatures take minus 20% from range and long reach attacks. Friendly creature gains +1 focus point whenever they take damage. Yeah, I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, I don't think so. And then with her, we kind of just wanna like capture the mines. As fast as possible. Okay, this was maybe not the best usage. Once per week gives the first visiting hero a small amount of random resources. The miller will pay his sorrow in, but he doesn't have anything fancy. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna take... Once per week gives 6 to 10 over to the first visiting hero. Who left it hero absolutely need more. Okay. Okay, my arm is kind of a mess though. But that's okay. Like, this is such an easy fight that... we're gonna totally overwhelm this group of enemies. Oh no, this is... okay, at least we see. Yeah, it's either move or shoot for archers. It's like a balancing thing, has to be that way. It would be too powerful if you could move and shoot. So yeah. Oh, Griffin's kind of slow, dude. Well, it's not slow, but... Skips turn. Yeah, there's no defend. Was defend a thing even in Heroes 3? I don't remember. Heroic Strike. We can use our hero's ability. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it was probably not necessary to combine the armies. Unless we go for something like that, you know? Is she out of movement points? She shouldn't be out of movement points. Is there something in the way? There might be, like maybe this piece of ore? No? This is weird. This piece of ore maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's weird. So it has to be captured from this tile here. Oh look, it's the Dragon Utopia. Gives a large amount of gold and valuable artifacts after defeating its guard. The utopia in question being that different dragons can live united and in peace. What was this? Common main hand, fish to the face, +1 attack, Pauper's Glory. It goes wobble wobble in battle. When having to... okay, so it's like an artifact set, okay. So here we got some skellies, and here we got a... Can we even get there? No, we can't get there. Good thing, because this would totally demolish my group. Permanently increases each visiting hero's attack by 1. Okay. I don't think there's like a huge rush to capture this group here. I think my next point should be to take this one out, really. And then we're gonna go to the city. I'm gonna build the next thing. I feel like more economy. Grants the kingdom... Wait, I can build a tavern now. But we already have 2 heroes, so we're probably fine for now. Grants the kingdom 2000 gold and 3000 low points daily. Okay. Oh, we have enough to do a law thingy. Okay. I wonder if this goes up over time. So you can do like economy or army. Huh. I wonder. It's probably better to go economy, right? More gold per day. And yeah, let's build another stage of solar temple. 1000 gold per day. Now this is better gold wise, but like this also gives low points. Let's go for low points, I guess. Okay. All right. So we want to go here next. Yeah, I think let's do that. That's fine. Okay. So how many like focus points do we get? Like, does it depend on number of units in the group? Is this how much we have? 17 out of 30? Yeah, definitely feels like I got more from the first shot, right? Would make sense, otherwise you would want to split the stack in as a few like units as possible, which would be weird, no? Using archer is like the most basic strategy to take as few losses as possible when fighting fully melee groups. These are really easy fights though. But like even losing a single unit would be a shame. Especially when the group's so weak, yeah? What's this? Wood storage, once per week, okay. Yeah, I kinda wanna leave that to him. Like, I want like these chests, I want the experience. So maybe let's do that. And Mr. John Johnson, he's gonna be capturing the sawmill. There we go. Congratulations, you have completed the first intermediate task and captured all the nearby mines. Now build up the city, strengthen the army, and play to your own pace. When you're ready, move on along the road to the main goal. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some more wood. Good. Lethal battle. Well, for us at least. What's this? Okay. Okay, let's go back to the city. Bank next, maybe? Yeah, I think. Just get the foundations of the economy going. So this thing I want to pick up with my Cleric here, because Cleric's gonna be my main hero here. That's what I decide. Give a choice of 1,000 to 2,000 gold or half that amount in experience. A choice between fleeting riches and timeless wisdom. I really like taking experience from these. So that's what I'm gonna be doing mostly, I think. And then we got another easy battle here. They do have ranged attackers. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to take that into account. Okay, I'm also gonna like sort out my groups finally into something more manageable. So we're gonna go 2 stacks of like there, and then archers. We're also gonna go 2 stacks there. I'm gonna put the archers in the corner, I guess. There we go. Yeah, maybe 3 stacks of archers would be better, but that's fine. So do we wanna fight this fight right now? Yeah, I guess so. We get a Pauper's Glory, a peasant-only treasure. So what, we're gonna look back around to this fight, see what's there. Yeah, sure. Okay. Victory, level up, 1 to 2, 133 experience. I don't see any dead on my side. So did they just automatically surrender? I mean, these results look good to me, no? We didn't lose anything. Oh, this is one of my favorite skills probably. Logistics. Plus 10% movement points on the global map. Very useful for running away or catching up to enemy heroes. It has this symbol here as well. Cleric, magic here. Upon leveling up, most of the time gains spell power and knowledge bonuses, along with skills that enhance spellcasting. Knows heroic strike, which is used to attack the enemies in battle. This skill's damage scales with the hero's level. So, Ascendant. All the hero spells always cost 0 mana. Or Grand Inquisitor. Enemy hero can only use each spell once per battle. Or the Ascendant. All the hero spells always cost 0 mana. Like, what? That's insane! How do you even choose between those two? That's crazy. I think that maybe they cooked a little bit too much. Like, I wouldn't mind like just a blatant copy of Heroes 3. I wouldn't mind playing Heroes 3. We might be playing Heroes 3 on the channel. Let me know. Would you like to watch me play Heroes 3 on the channel? Single player campaign, of course. Well, we're gonna take logistics either way. And we found our first artifact. Pauper's Glory. +1 morale. While exploring the world, the hero can find and equip artifacts, powerful items that enhance their abilities or weaken opponents. The hero can equip. Yeah, we already learned about that. Artifacts come in 4 rarities: common, rare, epic, and legendary. The higher the rarity, the more powerful the effect. Many artifacts are part of sets. Equipping multiple items from same set provides additional bonuses. Artifacts from sets can be improved. This requires a chemical dust, and the upgrade is performed directly in the hero's inventory. Okay, so we have a wooden ring, common ring, +1 morale, Pauper's Glory. Okay. So we can upgrade the ring for 50. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. Okay, I guess the next thing we want to do is go fight this group here. Okay, and then of course with my secondary hero, now we finally wanna like mop up, eat up all the resources on the map. You have to be like careful, like once per week we wanna revisit the ore storage, the windmill and the wood storage. Like collecting these spends movement points, that's why we have like one hero who collects stuff and then the other hero who will actually fight. And then of course we have to remember every week build a new thing. Resource depot. 2 gems per day. A little bit expensive though. A little bit expensive. So this looks like a very late kind of structure. Like gems are these here, like used for like special things. I kind of bet that you need lots of them for angels. In Heroes 3 you need like 1 gem to recruit an angel, so that's like, so this thing basically supports that thing, kind of thing. I don't know if I need like another hero. I think for now we're fine. We have like 3 more days before the end of the week. We might wanna build some like creature buildings so they start accumulating population. So we have a bigger army before the fight finally happens. So I'm gonna do that, I think. I guess we'll start with the Griffin. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna start with the Griffin Rookery, I guess. There we go. So this will give us some Griffins and some Griffin growth per week. Okay. Yeah, it seems like we are so overwhelmingly powerful, the game's like, you don't have to do this fight. Okay, fine by me. Experience again, of course. Gonna grab the +1 attack. And then, yeah, we're out of there. And then I'm gonna grab the other hero. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we can pick up that, even though it kind of looked like it's on the... Yeah, that was weird. There we go. I might leave this one here to pick up this at the start of the week, although there's like 3 more days, but there's not much else to pick up right now. Yeah, there really isn't. I think might be cool to get the Mage Guild going. What is this? Allow a selected hero to spend a day learning. They're unavailable until tomorrow and receive a bonus to attribute of their choice. How many times can we do this? Surely only once, right? Otherwise kinda OP, no? Yeah, let's do some spells. I don't know if that's optimal or not. Mage guilds are one of the primary sources of spells in Heroes of Might and Magic Olden era. Each level of the guild you build unlocks additional spells in the Magic Observatory and teaches them to heroes who visit the city and can learn those spells. Heroes who begin their day in a city with a mage guild also fully restore their mana, allowing them to cast spells again. To explore spells in more detail, manage your magical abilities, open the Magic Observatory screen, and that's this one here. Okay, so we learned, it seems like the magical guild is offering like 4 random spells. Wean reduces the duration of all positive effects applied to the target by 1+1 every 2 hero spells. Upgrade does not affect Quillins. Okay. Reduces the duration of pole upgrade. Reduces the duration of pole positive effect applied to the target. So this is like a dispel kind of thing, okay? Energy explosion. All creatures in a 1 hex radius take 30 magic damage per focus charge. Okay, then we got haste. +2 speed to target friendly creature. Duration 1+1 per every 2 hero spells power rounds. And then we got unnatural calm. Target the enemy deals -10% damage with basic attacks. Also, it's like a weakness. Okay. Well. End the day. I guess we can do the other thing also. This one? Nah. Okay, so did she learn the spells now? She should have learned the spells since she visited the city. Where can I see her spell book? Why does it say the Ascendant? Like, wasn't this Ascendant skill? Yeah, it was. Why doesn't it say 1 out of 5? I don't know. This is +1 level to all daylight spells, +1 more for every 10 hero levels, and can use them in battle without limits. Enemy hero cannot cast daylight spells. Radiating knowledge. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't really see her spellbook anywhere. Where is her spellbook? It only shows spells that we can cast. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, what? Why does she know Lightning Bolt and Fireball? I guess she starts with Lightning Bolt and Fireball. I didn't even bother to check. Okay. I'm gonna go maximum creature growth here. So we're gonna construct the Sundrop Chapel. We're gonna leave her in the city for 1 round so she refills her mana. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with him though. Oh, did he gain the 1 attack? No, he didn't, right? I forgot to do that. No, he did, okay. Yeah, I guess he can just like sit here and then do this, then grab some creatures for her and bring it to her. Yeah, that might be good. And she's gonna stay in city to refill mana. Yeah. Good. And then we go back to the city. We're gonna do the Hippodrome. There. So this will give us the maximum amount of creatures for the first week. We're gonna get like +3 cavalry, +6 light weavers, +7 griffins, +14 of these and this we already got. Okay, I don't know if I wanna like recruit anything right now. I guess we could. As long as we have enough left over to build stuff tomorrow. Yeah, I'll just do it. Okay. Ranged attack. Can attack enemies in any range. Okay. Inner Light increases friendly creatures' attack and defense by 5 and speed and initiative by 1. Duration 1 round. Huh. Does it scale with the amount of creatures? Because if it doesn't, it might be good to separate them, but doesn't really matter. You're mostly like just limited by the focus points, no? Moving before an attack increases damage by 3% per character. So these are like cavaliers. Increases friendly creatures' morale by 1. This effect does not stack, only the strongest one is active. Okay. Piercing strike, melee damage, leaving, okay. What do the griffins have? Valiant Cry. This creature's attack increases by 5 and initiative by 1. Caw. Duration 2 rounds, does not end the turn. Valiant Cry. Alert. Counter attacks twice per round. Okay. Flying. Ignores obstacles and traps. Okay. So these are like monks a little bit from Heroes Tree. These are like cavaliers. These are griffins. These are like swordsmen really, but like a tier 1 swordsman unit. More like Heroes 5 kind of thing. And then just archers. Crossbowmen. Okay. Alright. We still can't build these, so let's see. So Radiant Forge for Angels and Treasure Basilica for Inquisitors. Okay. Right, now we have full mana. Did she visit this? Doesn't say anything. I don't think she did. Level 3. Advanced Daylight Magic. The hero can learn tier 4 Daylight spells. Daylight spells cost -3 mana and gain +1 level. Yeah, that seems good. +4 spell power while casting Daylight spells, an additional +1 for each other magic school known. +1 focus charge at the start of the battle. Ooh, that's interesting. That's kinda interesting. -1 levels to all enemy Daylight spells. Brightest Sun. Oh, doesn't really matter. This is useless, no? -1 levels to all enemy Daylight spells because she fully blocks enemy hero from casting Daylight spells to begin with. So like you might be like, but why is this even here? Well, you can get Brightest Sun with like a hero from a different faction who would probably not have this radiating knowledge kind of thing. So it's one of these two, really. I kind of like this idea. +4 spell power while casting Daylight spells. Although like we don't really have that strong Daylight spells right now, but... Oh, I also like +1 focus charge at the start of the battle. Like, I don't know. It's hard to decide. Let's go with this. This is like more flexible. Okay, another easy battle. Yeah, the game's like, yep, you can do this with no losses. Interesting. I wonder if diplomacy is a thing. So like in Heroes 3, like sometimes you would have like enemies like join your group. So what's the plan here? Okay, we need to build a thing. Did we already build today with it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so once per week we get 8 ore. Good. Once per week we get some random resources from the windmill. Okay. We can grab some units and bring it to her if we feel like we need it. We also need to visit that. And with her, I think we're fine for now. Like it says easy battle here, so we can easily take that, I think. Okay, why did she stop though? That's weird. Again, games like, you don't have to do this. Obviously you have enough archers to just like... But like, I'm not convinced that you can do this fight without losing any units. Like with archers and monks you could like maybe bring it down to like 40-30 units, but then you would need to engage it with like griffins or these. Like surely they kill at least one, no? Yeah, this feels a little bit much. I kind of understand why it's here, but still. A lot of about Heroes 3 was deciding when to take these easy fights. When was it okay to lose like a unit or two here and there, but it does add up over time, and it would add up over time. And here it's like, nah, it's fine. But like I assume enemy hero has the same advantage as well. So here we got basic tactics. You can rearrange creatures before the battle starts within 2-line areas, so you can move them a little bit more forward, which is something which you would like if you want to charge down the enemy. Basic Nightshade magic. The hero can learn tier 3 Nightshade spells. Nightshade spells gain +1 levels. Okay, so we can go more into magic. The hero can learn a tier 5 Daylight spells without visiting a mage guild. Daylight spells cost -3 mana and gain +1 levels. Really? Okay, let's just go expert Daylight magic. +1 levels to all Daylight spells, or Speed of Light, +10 movement points. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows logistics. Oh my god. This is my favorite thing now. Really? Like +10 movement points. So she has 242 movement points and you only 200. Jeez. She's fast. What is this? Mountain Monastery. Permanently increases each visitor's hero's attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge by 1 for 5,000 gold. This monastery is built for enlightenment and serenity, hold generations of knowledge accessible for a price. Of course it's accessible for a price. I think we can afford it though. And then you can do this fight down here, and again, no reason to do this. Okay. Okay, another set piece. Now we have 3 out of 6. +1 attack, defense, spell power, knowledge, more, and luck. Well, she's becoming more powerful by the day. Okay, here I did this, right? Yeah. So now I don't really have that much gold. Can we improve our income a little bit more? I don't think so. Treasury. Oh, we can do this. But we need wolves. Produces 3,000 gold per day. Okay, that seems like a good one. Okay, we're gonna grab wolves. 5,000. That's a lot. But like... it will pay itself off. Oh, we have to choose. Additional passages appear in the city walls, traps appear in the battlefield. When this city is attacked, a stack of tier 1 creature joins the defender's side. I think this is kind of cute. Let's grab that. Defensive walls. Defensive walls are a vital part of your city's infrastructure. They bolster your defenses by adding battlefield elements such as walls, towers, and other fortifications during sieges. Upgrading the walls not only strengthens your city's defense capabilities, but also increases weekly creature growth. Oh yeah, right, forgot about that. We should have built walls. Each time you construct or upgrade walls, you'll be prompted to choose one of the 3 unique improvements. Your selection determines which additional defense will appear in battle, or what new properties will be granted to existing fortifications. Each choice has their own advantages, so pick what meets your needs the most. But I didn't see, like... yeah. Yeah, this one improves, but this one does not. City dwellings produce plus 50% units. Adds 2 towers to the battlements that shoot at attackers during sieges. Allows the owner to pick 1 level 2 defensive upgrade. City dwellings produce plus 50% units. Okay. And then... city dwellings produce plus 100% units. So the, like walls, citadel, and castle upgrades, basically, from Heroes Tree. Yeah. But yeah, you can see how we're gonna need way more gold, right? That's why we go economy first. Okay, so yeah, she's done for today. We did this, right? Okay. Our city is very vulnerable, by the way, like no defenses, no nothing. But I don't think in this tutorial that like enemies even like move towards us or anything like that. So did she learn like... oh my god. Oh, these are all spells. Okay. So she didn't learn like a level 5 daylight spell. The spell's web, okay. Okay, I'll just save, just in case. Just in case. There you go. Oh yeah, I need to end the turn, right? Yeah. Always experience. Now this does slow down our city growth, but like hopefully we have enough money so we can keep pumping experience into our hero here. This is a very rough terrain, like it's so little we can move through it. Okay, I'm gonna grab this thing. Okay. That's basically his job done for this week. Stables. Restores 20% movement points and grants plus 50% until the end of the week. That's pretty nice. Okay, back to the city. On the treasury next. Plus 3,000 gold per day. Good. Hey. And then let's see, we can do this fight. Actually, we also want this here. experience. Allows the hero to use the spellbook one more time per battle round. Spell cost plus 300% mana after each use. Oof. Okay. Might be powerful though. I wanna go for the Ascendant. So we're not gonna grab basic defense, although that's kind of alright, I guess, for a spellcasting hero. Let's grab this. Each time friendly stack dice or mini friendly, not very useful, but maybe in the final fight. Oh, interesting. Fields of Serenity. Vengeance. While Ascension is active, friendly creatures deal plus 10% damage. This effect is stackable. Grants a new ability. It removes all negative effects from the target. Yeah, sure, why not? Who knows when that might come in handy. Alright. Permanently increases each visiting hero's defense by 1. The ultimate smith repairs any armor placed before it. Right. And then some more experience. Okay. Some Mercury. What's this? Swordsman. Okay. So, like, I don't think that neutral buildings accumulate creatures, so they should always be a priority for recruitment. Alright. Grab that. Yeah, we can head back with him. Oh, there's that. Alright, I guess she can pick it up. Pauper's Glory. Okay. At some point we're gonna use him to ferry all the units from the city to her. I don't know if that's happening right now, but... Okay, so we built a treasury. This is a bit expensive, not that useful. Allows resources to be traded. Okay. I think at this point we probably want more walls, so we get more creature growth. There's also an idea to, like... Yeah, we don't have enough gems for the Threshold Basilica. Yeah, so... Yeah, this makes sense. This seems kind of a waste. This is probably like once, only once. Surely you cannot just have a hero sit in your city and like just learn. That seems crazy powerful if that's the case. We're gonna test it though. We're gonna test it. Now we were a bit greedy. Okay, another easy fight. Okay, some more crossbowman. I guess I'll pick it up. It's not really that far out of the way, right? During your adventures, you expand your territory, capture new lands and cities. The passage to the neighborhood area is guarded. Win the battle to clear the way. After that, capture the city located in the new area. Okay, cool. No losses again. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Oh, diplomacy is a thing. Allows you to sometimes recruit neutral armies for gold instead of fighting them. And then we've got advanced logistics. Okay. Diplomacy was kind of like an OP multiplayer strategy in Heroes 3. But like, I don't know if we really need it. Might be cool actually, I don't know. Or we can just go advanced logistics. But I still not understand why don't we have 1 out of 5 ascendant since we picked up the basic logistics. Like, does it have to be expert level? That's really hard to reach then. The usefulness of this skill really depends on what you're going after. Like, I feel like in campaign, like, it's not really that necessary. It's more like a win more kind of move. I'm just gonna grab simply advanced logistics. Terrain penalty reduces by 50%. Secret passages. Neutral global map spells cost -4 mana. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows scouting. Every day the hero saves up to 50 unused movement points for the next day. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows arcane magic. Dude. Oh, you can really... Ooh. I think this is better, but this is interesting. Like, with this you can really surprise enemy heroes. But again, this would be more useful in multiplayer, no? I'll just go this. So when we are not traveling the roads, like, penalties really hurt, I believe, so... So we got a Griffin Rookery here, guarded by some easy guys. Okay. They could have joined us if we chose diplomacy, but we barely have enough gold to just, like, keep going, no, so... And by the end of the week I also want, like, the Wolves 3, which are not really that expensive now that I think about it. This will, like, increase the number of creatures we get even more, so... Yeah, I don't think, like, there is anything else that we really need right now, ASAP, so... Upgrades the main tower. Now deals damage to enemies adjacent to the target. Let's go 300% damage. Not that we will need that, but... Why not? Okay, some more experience. Okay, got some wood here. Yeah, there is some stuff that we need to pick up, so maybe it's okay to bring him. Yeah. We're not gonna have gold to recruit creatures anyway anytime soon, the way we are playing. This is like playing super greedy. I guess we want the city as soon as possible, actually. Chemical dust. Okay. So is it just like one of those free-to-claim cities? You have successfully captured the city, complete exploration of the nearby lands, and prepare for a longer trip. Ahead of you is your first serious opponent, the enemy hero, blocking the way to the next goal. Oh, this one here? This is scripted. Like, he's not playing the map. He's just like, they gave him these units. So, like, he's not playing the map. Like, usually enemy heroes would play the map and they would get stronger over time. Seems like this one just has, like, predetermined stats. So, yeah, just tutorial still. Tutorial still. A chemical lab allows gems, crystals, and mercury to be converted into chemical dust. A heaven for a chemical seeking the perfect formula where each experiment brings them close to their masterpiece. Now we have 2 cities where we can build stuff in. I guess we're gonna go again for more gold, right? I mean... We need more gold, so... I could increase creature growths also, I guess. Right. I think here we stop building for now. Maybe another hero would be good at some point, but it's okay, we don't need it just yet. Okay, so your job, pick up little bits and pieces. What's this? Legion's Memorial gives gold, wood and ore after defeating its guard. They are building these statues over a dam, but what if you happen to hate architecture? Like, I don't know. Like, how powerful is this thing, though? Okay, I don't know yet, so I'm gonna save. Experiment 2. Like, over time you learn these things, so you would know. But for now I don't want to lose a run due to, like, a silly thing. There is also guards inside the objects on the map. Be ready to fight if you want to get the reward hidden inside. Yeah, well. Someone's guarding this place. You can fight the guards for the reward of retreating, incurring no losses to return later. Yeah, we're gonna attack. Again, games like, yeah, you totally got this, but let's see. Yeah, this is not easy. There is no way I wouldn't lose anything there, like here. Like, they have 10 archers and 40 of these guys upgraded as well. Okay, there's a gem mine. That's useful. Okay, we got some... whatever those things are. So we're not building anything here. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but like I cannot increase my creature growth rate right now because we already have the walls 3, and like we cannot build a threshold basilica to start gaining inquisitors, and we definitely cannot build the radiant forge. Yeah, so we're a little bit limited by gems. So we're gonna start skipping money here and start piling up gold. Well, mostly like just to use it to grow my second city faster. And I guess we don't really have to worry about enemy hero doing anything because he's just waiting there for us to arrive. Defeat its guard to obtain cavalry. Right. Jousting and griffin fights. They'll gladly follow you to a more open area for a better jousting action. Right, right. Okay. Gonna fight this dude here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I like that, like, you don't lose any units. That was one big part of being super tactical, putting together armies that like are devised that you lose as little as possible when you're clearing the map. And then like you would feel really good if you did this very efficiently and like face the enemy with like a normal group, like with a stronger group. And then yeah, mistakes would be punished. For example, like if you attack a group of archers too early, they would like destroy a lot of your units and it would add up. But here it's like nope, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. Let me see, let me recruit like 5. Let's leave 1 inside. Let's see if the next week we can recruit a couple more. So it was like what? It was like... yeah, we can't. But it's like 6 total, right? Yeah. I wonder, are we not gonna build any creature? So in 2 days we can build a couple of walls to increase the growth of swordsmen and archers by 50%. We can build griffin rookery to get some griffins. Or we can just go for like more economy. It might be good to go economy. Just solar temple and a bank. Yeah, so no boosting creature growth in this city this week. Interesting. So griffins are guarding the cavalry building. Okay. Again. Oh, there we go. Finally. Game's like, nope. 20 griffins. You cannot take them on without losing anything. Interesting. I'll take this. Like 3 of the swordsmen are really not that much, but okay, I'm happy this is the case. I think the game just takes my power and their power. It doesn't really consider like how many ranged units we have, which is, if you feel like you have a lot of ranged units and this screen here is not really that great, you could do a battle. You know what, let's do battle and let's see what happens. We might lose more, but like we didn't do a battle in a while, and you know, in addition to the usual battles on the global map, you may come across special guarded objects. These battles differ from standard battles due to unique placement of both your and the enemy's troops. In these encounters, your forces may be surrounded by the enemy, or in some cases you may have the advantage of surrounding the enemy yourself. Victory in such battles will reward you with a valuable prize that was guarded by the enemy. Oh, I see. Interesting. So they're gonna be in 4 corners. It's one of those fights. Well, we definitely put that here. Maybe like that. Yeah, I can already see what's gonna happen. They're gonna go first, dude. They're gonna mess us up. Okay, not really in four corners. Okay, I really don't want to lose archers, so we're gonna go for this one here. I also have one focus point because that's what we choose. So first goes my cavalier, then it goes this griffin, then goes my griffin, then this griffin, and then these two. Okay, these two, they're gonna mess up my creatures. Okay, and this is only 1 to 2 kills as well. Oh, actually not. I don't think it took in consideration. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we can use our hero to kill 2 of the griffins. We can kill these 2, I guess. There we go, and we can also cast some spells. Combat magic. One way to win a battle is by using spells that your hero knows. When it's your creature's turn, the hero can use a spellbook to cast the desired spell. Usually a hero can cast a spell only once per round, however there are ways to bypass this limitation and cast a spell multiple times in one round. To do this, you must use spells from a different school of magic that you haven't used yet during the current round. Spells from the same school of magic that have already been cast will be blocked until the next round begins. Casting spells consumes mana, which is limited in cover during battle, so it's important to plan its usage carefully. Okay. So we can cast lightning bolt, which would kill 2 griffins here, or we can cast a fireball, which would kill 3 of them. This is primal magic. This is also primal magic. Okay, this is daylight magic. This is nightshade magic. And this is arcane magic. All creatures in 1 hex radius take 30 magic damage for focus charge. Well, if we want to lose as few units as possible, like, we have to use mana, which is expensive, but you can recover mana in like various ways. So let's say we want to like save as many units as possible and just cast spells. Okay, so with this we can kill 3. And let me see something. Okay, so the spell book is on cooldown. The game told me that I can use like different magic spells, but like only in specific circumstances. Okay, and now we can go and kill these griffins here with my griffins. Oh, we got morale. We get an extra turn, but doesn't really help because of how far we are from all the action. Okay, we lost 1 unit so far. And this one might be just tough enough. Okay, we lost 2 units. So basically I spent a lot of mana to lose 1 less unit. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if the game, like, if these griffins were all on the right side of the map, I would definitely not lose anything. So it seems like the game definitely took into account that I was fighting like an ambush fight. Okay, I'm gonna grab expert logistics here. The hero restores 10 movement points after each victory in battle. That's interesting. Back to town. Grants a new global map spell. It teleports the hero to the nearest city they control, or many movement points are lost. This seems really good. I'm gonna grab that. We got 8 cavalry. Oh my god, we have 11 cavalry now. Okay. I don't see like anything creatures like guarding this place or anything like that. So So at this point, what would possibly happen is like enemy like hero would start waltzing into my kingdom, and since I was playing like very greedy, it would probably have a little bit more creatures than I do. I would have to sit in the town, defend a little bit until I can buy all my units that I was stockpiling, and then we would overwhelm it. But it's just a tutorial, so like there's like quote unquote hero just standing here and like not doing anything. Yeah, there's not much I need to do right now, so I guess we can just pick stuff up. Now the interesting thing is, if you want to recover my mana, we can just cast the thing, right? Back to town! The two sisters. Okay. That's very, very cute, actually. I think I did say let's go for bank. Okay, then we use this here to pick up the rest of the stuff. Okay. So now this is the end of the second week. And like this is my spike, right? Like this is where I would like attack the enemy with overwhelming force. This is where I would collect my army and make the strongest possible. So I basically played economy and creature growth for first 2 weeks, and then now on the third week, like we assemble everything we have and like go real hard on the enemy. So first of all, we're gonna need barracks here, tavern, I wanna say. So we're gonna need to like grab a hero. Doesn't really matter what we grab, but like they come with some units. So if you like archers, I guess you take Kestrel here. Yeah. And then, oh, this one only comes with one. Interesting. And then, yeah, you pick up all the creatures, for as many as you can afford. Okay. There. And then you start marching towards the main hero. Bring all the units. And then in this city, like we might wanna upgrade some units, yeah? So it might be interesting to upgrade, let's say, archers maybe, yeah? We could do that. Let's upgrade the archery building. When certain conditions are met, your creatures can be transformed into upgraded versions. Each faction unit has 2 distinct upgrade paths, offering flexibility in how you build your army. Upgraded creatures come with improved stats and new abilities. Each upgrade path provides a unique role of place or playstyle, allowing you to tailor your forces to suit your strategy. Upgrades are performed in cities. To do this, either use the upgrade creature button or double-click a specific stack icon to open its details window and press the upgrade button there. Important, you can only upgrade creatures in a city that has the corresponding upgraded dwellings already built. Beyond the standard upgrade system, there may be alternative upgrade methods, such as special objects on the map that offer unique... Okay. Interestingly enough, like this hero can just fetch the units very easily. But like it wouldn't really do much. Oh, we could upgrade the next turn already, I guess. 1 turn sooner. So the goal right now would be to reach and attack their city before the week is done. So basically we both have like, well, let's just imagine that we didn't get, that it was a fair fight, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll have to like play a campaign here and to really showcase like this idea that I'm playing of the like 3rd week spike or whatever. I do think though that like this one would probably be a more powerful hero, to be honest, because by the 3rd week, yeah, we don't really have a lot of spells. But here's the thing, like this hero, like it's kind of crazy what we could do. I actually could run here, teleport there, grab the creatures, run out, teleport there. Like this teleportation thing is OP. But okay, I think instead what we're gonna do is like we're gonna move out a little bit, and then we're gonna cast Assemble there. We're gonna grab the units. This assemble thing is new to me though. There, and now we can go back to the city. We can upgrade the archers there. We can't really afford it though, so we're gonna have to do it next turn. But now basically this one is free to like visit this, like visit the once per weekables, you know. And then this hero here can grab the resources. Tutorial portals. While exploring the map, you may encounter portals, special object that instantly transport your hero to another location. Unlike regular movement, where you always see the destination, portals can take you to unexplored and remote regions of the map. Each portal is always connected to another portal. Sometimes access to a portal is guarded by a neutral guard. Defeat them and your hero will be able to use the portal. You can return through the same portal without having to fight again. The guards only appear once. Okay, interesting. Portals are guarded? Why? How? What? Where? This was this. Oh, we need to keep revisiting these. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we are waiting here to upgrade the archers, although... And to fill up the mana, I guess? Yeah, we are filling up the mana, that's what we are doing. Gonna end the turn here. Yeah, let's upgrade the archers. So... Upgrade. So we can make them into oustingers or into marksmen. Marksmen's... Okay, it's a little bit hard to see. Like, I wish there was like an easy comparison. 5, 3, 3 to 4. And 10 health. 5, 3, 3 to 4. So the same health basically. I think they get like a new ability. Like these ones get piercing shot, deals 50% damage. The target takes plus 20% damage until the end of the round. Okay, so like you strip their armor or something. 7 initiative on this one. Ooh, this one's go fast. 7 initiative. That's the biggest change, I would say. What do these dudes get, though? Oh, haha, there we go. Deals full range damage at any range. I can attack enemies at any range. Okay. So that's the difference. These ones have strike twice when performing ranged attack, and this one deals full range damage at any range. Strike twice might be better. Okay, let's grab... Okay, only 3,000 to upgrade what? The whole stack? Oh my gosh. And you can also mix and match. Like these I could upgrade to these, but like there's only so many slots you can use, so I'll just upgrade them all to the same thing. There we go. And then let's grab some more of these guys. Okay. And we're basically out of cash. And yeah, now we are as powerful as we would ever become. So if... Wait, stop. So like if this hero was anything remotely powerful, like Now is the time that it would all pay off, but yeah. In addition to interacting with an enemy hero, in addition to moving around the map and visiting interactive objects, your hero can encounter an enemy hero. When this happens, a battle will occur. A battle with an opposing hero is a special type of battle where the enemy can use spells, and their army is typically stronger and better organized. At the end of the battle, one hero is killed, and the victorious hero receives experience as well as all the artifacts that belong to the defeated hero. Okay. I'm actually gonna place my archers not next to each other. Oh, this works, right? Yeah, now everything, like my ranged dudes are protected. Yeah, but this is really easy. So, like... skeleton warriors, skeleton archers, and then some more skeletons. Okay, I wonder what's the best tactic here. Probably like... How much movement does haste give? 3 speed. That's barely... 1, 2, 3. That's just not enough to reach them, sadly. So even with haste, you cannot reach the other side. Okay, I guess we just like wait. We will eat a spell though, so maybe I wanna like spread out my units a little bit. I don't know what kind of spells it would have, yeah, so... Okay, that was a lightning strike or something, okay. Well, we don't have to worry about spells anymore. Their archers are really fast. Yeah, I guess we would go for their archers, so they do as little damage as possible. But like, this is like a tutorial fight, this is nothing really. So, yeah, I wish... Like, they really could make this hero way more powerful. I mean, I can't understand why it's not, since it's a tutorial and all. But that was really crazy. Like, that wasn't nowhere near, like, anything realistic that you would face. I kind of forgot to give it the artifact, though. Like, these pauper stings, they're kind of good. Like, if you can get the full set, that's a lot of extra stats. Very cool set, I like it. Knowledge +1, okay. Yeah, we really don't have to visit that though. Well, I guess it's fine. Maybe we get logistics if we gain some experience, but like we can't... Oh, we can. Advanced offense, a knight, swashbuckler or a paragon, right. Basic diplomacy. Okay, knight with the basic diplomacy can become a paragon. Interesting. Yeah, I just turn around to grab this chest real fast. Oh, there is actually... Oh my gosh, do we have a full set now? We do! Hey! Look at our stats, 9988. Yeah, this is very unrealistic stats. And look at the morale and luck. Where did that come from? Attack, defense, spell power, knowledge, morale and luck. Yeah, from Pauper's Glory. Alright. Okay. Abandoned outpost. Defeat the guard to transform it into a city of your starting faction. It has all the basics needs for life. All it lacks is identity. Oh, that's really cool. So, like in Heroes 3, like the cities on the map were predetermined. So, like, you would play one faction and then you would find a city, but it was a different faction. And like having having units from different factions in the same army. How do we get there though? There's no way to get there. This is this is such a troll actually. This Dragon Utopia here. Unless you have teleport, you wouldn't be able to get in there, which is good. I think this group is not strong enough to fight the Dragon Utopia. Nowhere near, I think. Yeah, I don't know. At least Heroes 3 Dragon Utopia, they'll be like. We do have quite a few units actually. I did quite a well job raising the army, I have to say. This is a really nice army for a week 3, I would say. Okay, but it also feels like the income is much more stronger than in Heroes 3. You really have a lot of options for income, like bank, the treasury. Yeah, it's a little bit more fast paced. Like, yeah, I think I would have to wait for like week 4 or 5 to finally catch up with gold income to actually be recruiting all the units. Here, week 3, no problem. But anyway, in front of you is a bounded outpost, a special object that will become a new city under your control upon capture. Defeat the enemy guarding it to gain control of the outpost. After that, prepare for the final battle. Ahead of you is an enemy here defending the Necromancer city. Well, looking forward to that. Can we see what is guarding it? No. Okay, that's weird. Like, but I guess you can always retreat if you don't like what's happening. Okay, this will be easy. And then we turn it into another city of our own. Okay, it has like just the basic stuff. No, actually not. Huh. It has way more than basic stuff. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I guess we can upgrade the moves again, just to be able to upgrade these archers so they stack better with what we already have. Plus 5,000. Okay. Enemy fleeing. You always, like, I think you want to destroy them to gain the experience, especially if you're not gonna lose anything. I don't think, does my hero use mana when doing auto resolves? I wonder. I should like pay attention to that. I really should. Oh, we can create quite a few of these dusty things. So I can like create 105 dust from like 7 gems, 7 mercury and 7 crystals. Let's do it. I'm curious. Bank rolls. It's fine. It is fine. Okay, you can grab that. I can go to the windmill. And then you can go like here. Basic primal magic. The hero can learn tier 3 primal spells. Primal spells gain +1 level. Yeah, that's good, I think. Plus it has this thing. The Ascendant. Oh, it says Ascendant 1 out of 5. Oh, so you need to be an expert in it. Okay, good. This will give us 1 spell power. And then... let's go... Okay, that was weird. Okay, that's a lot of skeletons. Okay, let's see if we spend mana. We don't. Okay. Oh, Pandora's box. Really? Gives an unpredictable but great reward. Did you know it was actually a large jar, not a box? Well... You have received an incredible reward. What was that? A whole bunch of experience or something. Advanced primal magic. +4 spell power when casting primal spells. Initial +1 for each other magic school. No negative positive effects on the last one additional round. Let's go. Let's improve the strength of it. Okay, I don't like these choices. I guess I can grab Expert Ascension, but it's not like this hero is gonna get anywhere near to Ascendant in this tutorial, but still. Cling to life. Friendly creatures ascend upon death. On the hex of their death, a basic copy of the stack appears with a size equal to 10% of the original. It stays until the end of the round. When Ascension is triggered, the stacks fully restore their HP. It's not really that great. Yeah, it's not really that good. Each time a friendly stack dies, all remaining friendly creatures' HP increases by 30% at the end of the next round. I guess this effect is much better. Yeah, this is pretty good. You can really abuse this, by the way. Yeah, I don't like how abusable this is. Like, what you could do is like something like this. Yeah, this is the part where we get into things that like they kind of messed up. So if I sacrifice these two griffins, like will all my other units gain plus 60% until the end of the next round? But only until the end of the next round. Still feels pretty powerful, no? Yeah, feels pretty good. Allows to upgrade each visiting hero's creatures for gold. Haha, this is cool. So they actually... yeah, okay. Nice tutorial, I like it. Oh! Wait, why is this free? Strikes twice. Okay, so this one protects your other units from range damage. This creature adjacent friendly creatures take minus 30% range damage. And then this one here is more like a fighty unit. Strikes twice. I think the Sun's Aegis is probably better. Yeah, why are upgrades of these free? That's interesting. Has endless counterattacks, okay. So a little bit stronger cry, yeah? Yeah. Also like better stats. Whew, more speed, more initiative. That's kinda cool. And we've got Guardian Griffin. Lower Protector. Counterattacks each time an adjacent enemy attacks a friendly creature. Okay. That's very niche though. I think I like the Temple Griffins more, to be honest. Then we got the Hierophant. Okay. Inner Light increases friendly creatures' attack and defense by 5 and speed initiative by 2. Or Holy Ablution does not affect undead embodiments and constructs. It dispels all negative effects from all friendly creatures and fully restores their HP. Yeah, but it doesn't bring stacks back to life, so it's not as possible as you would think. And then we got the Sun Herald. Whenever this creature gains a positive effect, okay. The target friendly creature deals maximum damage, so this is like Bless. This is really good on creatures which have like very varied damages. Can we see the damage? So this one does 3 to 4, so it would always do 4, right? And then this one deals 2 to 3. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, this one has a very big variant. So on this one that would be pretty good on the Griffins. I guess we can take that. I just play it. But this costs a focus point, no? Defense, attack, speed, initiative. And then we got the cavalry. We can be noble cavalry. Initiative 14, damage 12. How about speed? Not increased speed. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, there we go. This one's faster. The Sun Spear Cavalry. 6% per hex, 3% per hex. Inspiring. Increase friendly creatures' morale by 2. By 1. Okay. Ignores 30% of enemy defense. 20% of enemy defense. Then we got Noble Cavalry. Charge! This is an ability. Increases speed and initiative of friendly creatures by 1. Duration 1 round. Does not end the turn. Interesting. I kind of like the focus system. Like, it seems powerful, but it's also kind of limiting in how often you can use it. But anyway, we don't have money for that, so. Then we got the Valve. That's such a nice thing, because that will fully refresh my mana. Okay. Experience. Pauper Knight Order. Permanently increases each visiting hero's attack or defense by 2 for 10,000 gold. And then the same thing for the magic. Okay. I think at this point I'm just gonna like finish the tutorial. City Siege is a special type of battle that is triggered when you attempt to capture a city that is defended by creatures or a hero. This type of battle differs from regular combat due to the increased size of the battlefield and the presence of defensive structures on the defender's side, especially if they have developed the city and built defensive walls. As an attacker, your goal is to destroy the defensive walls in order to reach the enemy creatures. A catapult can be used to destroy enemy's defensive structures. As a defender, your task is to repel the enemy attack, either by forcing them to flee or to face defeat. A variety of defensive structures such as walls, towers, moats, and more will aid you in the defense. Okay. So we could do that. And there, maybe. Yeah, I didn't even check what we're fighting, so. Yeah, this is weak. That's really not a lot of units. I mean, it's the strongest fight we did so far. So they got some weights, some undead pets. Archers. So yeah, archers. These are weaker archers. Look, this one would really use the blasting better. Like, always doing maximum damage. So they have weaker archers than I do. These are like tier 2. Okay, so tier 2, tier 1, tier 3. Yeah. So basically they have some swordsman level strength characters, some marksman level strength characters, and then some griffin level strength characters. Okay, so what I want to see here, actually, I want to see if my one stack griffins die. This is so pathetic, dude. Okay. Thick height. Target friendly creature takes minus 20% damage from melee attacks. Where did we learn that? Web. Minus 2 speed to target enemy. Oh, that one I like. Duration 9 rounds. Yeah. Why can't I? I didn't take the Terminology thing again. Okay. So what I want to see is like, okay, so now, right now, my unit has like what? 85 HP, the cavalry, yeah? No, just like... Ooh. Okay. That was an expert level spell because it gave it to all of them. Like my version doesn't give it to all. That was... okay. I want this thing to die. Or this one, I don't really care. Can we please get it done? There we go. Okay, so my unit died. Oh, there we go, 110 HP. That's crazy. Isn't that a little bit too powerful? I mean, yes, you do sacrifice a unit, but usually, like, in really important fights, that wouldn't... Yeah, I feel like I would definitely try to take advantage of that. Because that effectively increases the size of my stack quite a bit. But anyhow, let's finish this fight. And like, it stacks, right? Kill it. No, it doesn't stack. What, really? Shouldn't it stack? Interesting. Where can I see this buff, by the way? Like, where can I see... Oh, look, my bar is full. So we should be using our abilities when you get a chance. Catapult salvo. Ooh. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. What's that? Alright. Heroic strike. Okay. It has on cooldown. Remove all negative effects from the target. Okay. Wait, can I do this? No, surely not, right? No, I can't. I can do this though, no? No, okay. Okay. Oh, we can do another... Really? How hard is it to destroy the walls? Can I see like the health? No, I can't. I think the second round started, that's why things refreshed. But anyway. Oh, there we go. Victory! Yay! Now, this was very easy, but this was a tutorial. But still, like, I feel like I did really take my time to, like, learn how the game works. And, yeah, try to figure it out, really. See all the differences between this game and something like Heroes 3. Congratulations on completing the basic tutorial. You can replay any mission on the map at any time to refresh your knowledge of the game mechanics. Okay. So what are these? Okay. Gameplay basics, okay. Advanced tutorial, okay. Challenge, marketplaces and resources, side mission, challenge, areas and map spells, okay. Challenge, pathfinding, okay. Challenge, weekly growth. Learn what affects the weekly creature growth in your cities. Okay, I kind of already figured that one out. A challenge in which you will learn more about the mechanics of the terrain penalty. Learn how to trade resources using the marketplace and understand how resource exchange works. Learn how the global map is divided into areas and how these areas affect the use of global map spells in gameplay. Okay. Learn how to use the option to flee or surrender from battle. These choices can save you in difficult situations. Well, in Heroes 3, if you flee, you lose all your units and everything, but I think your hero like appears in the tavern to be recruitable again. So basically you keep the hero, but you lose the units. Then we got learn combat tactics that minimize losses among your units and lead to victory, even against seemingly stronger opponents. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Learn how to win battles relying solely on your hero spells. Okay. I have to say... Oh, what's this? Learn how to use multiple heroes effectively to accomplish tasks that would be impossible for a single hero alone. Okay, I have to say somebody who's like a huge fan of Heroes 3 assembled this tutorial. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I did save. And then there's single player. Pick game mode, arena. Quick game mode where you draft a hero, their equipment, and army, then proceed directly to duel with an opponent. Classic, no additional restrictions, begins with faction picks and bans. Single hero, similar to classic mode, but each player controls only one hero, faster paced and more focused. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, I would definitely like feel about classic, right? So like, okay, so we got like four maps. So there's like 4 factions right now in the game. The Temple, the one we played, Necropolis, Schism, and Dungeon. Then which is a hero. Like each hero has like a specialty, like which makes it better with certain type of units and stuff like that. Then we would choose like a difficulty. It doesn't say what the difficulties change, but like, yeah, I would definitely have to play it on a little bit harder difficulty just from my experience. But who knows? Maybe I get destroyed. Leah, the untethered one. Okay. Cavalry base hero. I like playing like spellcasters. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely play at least one classic game if the demo will still be available. And if not, we're just gonna wait for the full game to come out. Yeah, I wanna play this. I wanna try it out. Feels like a great homage to Heroes of Might and Magic 3 with a little bit of, well, some other heroes sprinkled in here and there. Like, I definitely saw some things that are very exciting, but also something that I felt like were really, really abusable. I think the world is a much better place for this game to exist. So yeah, hopefully you are enthusiastic as I am. Like, hopefully they do a good job and offer us a beautiful campaign we can play here. In the meantime, yeah, check out the game, the demo yourself. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next episode, where actually I'm gonna continue the tutorial and I'm gonna do the other things. I think I'm gonna continue doing it like slowly, so we learn as much as we can. It is a little bit of time investment up front, but if this game will be good and it looks like it will be amazing, then I think it's totally worth it. Also, let me know, do you want to watch me play Heroes 3? I still wanna play the Heroes 3, but not if nobody's gonna watch. Like, that would be kind of sad. So, but right, Heroes of Might and Magic, the old era. Even the letters remind me of the Heroes 3. Anyhow, I'll see you in the next one. The Neemer signing out. Bye bye.